Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with another episode of Challenge Accepted. This week we're taking on the Mercy Tiara main challenge, and the cool thing about this, Shannon Allor, has to wing it, but I actually got to make up the challenge because I won the drawing for Mercy Tiara's challenge last month. So I had the pleasure of making the challenge. So the challenge is this. Wide open, any format you like, any size you like, any colors you like, whatever. And the subject of your layout can be anything except Halloween, but you do have to use somewhere some traditional Halloween colors or images or icons without it being about Halloween. So what I've got here is a photo of one of my very favorite dishes from any restaurant anywhere in the world. It's ahi tuna nachos, and it's from Frank and Lola Love Pensacola Cafe at the Margaritaville Beach Hotel in Pensacola. And it's amazing. These are wonton, the base is a wonton. There's a layer of a couple slices of avocado. There's the wonderfully seared ahi tuna. Then there's corn, roasted corn and mango on top. And there's some pickled carrots in the center, which give me that pretty orange color that explains all the orange that's going to be on the layout. So I'm kind of picking up colors from the dish itself, and it's our tradition is the minute we walk into the hotel and get checked in and dump our luggage in the room, we head down to the bar and order some of these nachos. This time there was a special offering free if you signed up for the promotion. You got a free appetizer, and these are considered an appetizer, so we got ours free. So there's nothing better than a wonderful appetizer, and it's except a free wonderful appetizer. So I'm going to try to throw this layout together very quickly. I'm not going to use a lot of foam because I'm doing, I've got this mounted on a bunch of squares. I took my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, which is all Vicki Boutin based, several different collections, and I just punched squares out of a 6x8 pad and some 12x12 papers and some scraps. And I've mounted those back here. I'm going to have a couple other squares above it and below it. And I've got some branding strips and some arrows and other things that came from some of the scraps and pages and so forth. And I have a whole kind of a laundry list here of various embellishments, some of which I created and altered for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party last month. So let me just I'm going to put these branding strips kind of randomly at random lengths, and I'm putting in a nod to the traditional Halloween colors. I'm putting the orange and black one together next to each other. It doesn't look too Halloween-y. I was looking for a nice purple, and I know there was one in one of the collections, but I must have already used it because I couldn't lay my hands on it. So I'm kind of using a fuchsia pink as my purple. I think of Halloween colors as orange and black, of course, and lime green and purple are kind of in there. There's kind of a gold in there a lot of times and a nod to harvest kind of stuff. I'm going to mount. This frame is another piece that I altered at the Secret Not Secret party, and I wasn't really thrilled with what I did on camera down here in this corner. I've used that on a different layout, so I cut that off, and I'm going to use this separately. I'm going to kind of mount it this way because I want the photo to be upright, and again, no foam because it's already raised on all those layers of paper. And if I just left it like this, I think it would be kind of cool. But I'm going to instead, let me see if I can get that same angle coming out the other side. This piece wasn't long enough to fit back behind there, so I'll put that there. It kind of looks like it goes. Next, I'm just gonna kind of stick these. I had planned to do them vertically, but I think I'm going to do them diagonally. And I'm just gonna lay the big ones on, kind of layer them under. And I'm putting them at different angles. I'm going to layer this green over that and this frame, and I'll put an embellishment inside that frame. Let me do this. Let me kind of get that there, and I can put that down at the bottom, and I will put a bird or something there. I'll put that at a different angle. I'll kind of scooch this up under there and let it stick out down at the bottom here, kind of in that corner. And this is like a little slide frame, and I kind of liked that it had the green on it. Okay, here's the next, is this orange. I'm going to kind of tuck that. I may have to unhinge some of the others. Okay, that looks like it's gonna work. And I'll put this green. I'm trying to make my shortest video ever. Now, as you can see, my diagonal doesn't go all the way up to the top. And I could tell you that doesn't bother me, but it kind of does. So I may try to figure out something to do there with an embellishment of some sort. Well, maybe if I put this layer up there a little bit, that's good. Okay, another slide frame, and yet another. I may do that to kind of lead the eye up there. I've got this that I can cut into a half circle. I can actually add that, whoops. What did I do there? Okay, I did the wrong part of it. Let me put that under and let that color kaleidoscope signature there. My title is going to be one of the pieces of ephemera. It's my kind of day. And as you know, I'm famous for deciding where I want the title and not putting it on right away, and then I scrap over it, over my spot. So I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to actually, this will go on foam, and I'm going to overlap the, I've got a bit of the Margaritaville napkin showing there, and not enough of it shows for you to be able to tell that that's the logo, so I'm going to just kind of overlap that. I've got another half circle that I can use, and instead of using it at this very bottom here, I think I'm going to use it at the bottom of this pink part, so that gives a little bit of consistency without it being matchy-matchy. I'm going to put a feather here for no apparent reason other than it's done. I like it. I added some glitter paste to it and it's beautiful. So I'm going to kind of tack it in there, and there's no reason for it to be there. Also, there's no reason for it not to be. So I'm kind of going with that. I'm adding in a couple more layers that are just layers for the sake of being layers. Let me do this, and I may incorporate some, that color's a little too close to that. I may do it here, up here next to this orange. I'll probably let that be the stage for some embellishments. Another embellishment that I altered at the party was this butterfly. The butterfly was only the teal color and black, and so I added some white, and it kind of looks a little more, it stands out. It's a little bit lighter, brighter, more visible. I have two more labels. I think I'm not going to use those. I have a big old flower. I don't see a good place to put that. I have another couple of larger labels, not going to use those. Not going to use the large bird, nor the heart, nor any of that. However, I am going to use this black hand. I have another one of these, and so I don't see myself doing two layouts with a hand that says making stuff happen, but I can add this hand here as a nod to Halloween, and let me put that right there. Let me go through these stickers and see if I can find a few smaller ones. I'm going to add a bird to this frame here. I might do a magical word strip kind of overlapping this frame, because the taste of those nachos are unlike anything you've ever imagined, and they are truly magical. I'm going to put this here. It's good. Let me go back and reconsider that large bird. Maybe I'll put the large bird here on this frame. Yeah, maybe, why not? And I'm gonna do some more foam there behind the bird, because I kind of want him overlapping the bottom of the, looking like he's getting ready to eat those nachos. And that's kind of a nod to the fact that there are always birds there. Lots of times they're, you know, just those herons or other kind of seabirds. But one time we were there with our grandchildren, and there was an amazing little bird that kind of stayed perched on. We always watch the sunset and photograph it, and while we were doing that, he kind of came over and joined us. And remember that, John? The little bird that that was right there. It kind of stayed and talked to us. Wasn't scared of us at all. Okay, so I've got, let me add one more embellishment. I love this color kaleidoscope image so much. I thought I might use it. That doesn't make sense there. I will have to add a third something, and I'm thinking maybe a star might work. Let's put it inside there, and we'll put the star up there. So that's our triangle of goodies there. I don't like them to be equilateral triangles. So let me put that at a little bit of an angle. Okay, I think this is done. I will do some journaling about how we always eat get those nachos, and I'm happy with all of the images we have here. It's Halloween, sorta, and has nothing to do with Halloween. So enjoy.